My name is Bernadette. I have 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. The girl has moved out. She lives on her own, but the 2 boys live here at Willikinzie Crossings with me. So my son, Braedyn, is 13 and Everest is 4. Braedyn is a middle schooler, so he likes hanging out with his friends a lot. He plays basketball, video games. He loves video games. He has a girlfriend that he's been dating for a while. She's really sweet. I really like her a lot. Door's always open when she's here. Braedyn's a really good kid. He really is. My son Everest is nonverbal autistic. So he goes to Head Start. He uses a tablet to talk with, or he's learning to use the tablet to talk.
Okay, thank you.
Because my rent is affordable here at Willikinzie Crossings, I'm able to purchase a vehicle that I wouldn't have been able to afford otherwise. Having a reliable vehicle is extremely important, especially since Everest had a tethered spinal cord, so he had to have surgery up at OHSU. So we had to do multiple drives up there, and literally it's twice a week, which is a lot. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. Twice a week. We do speech therapy, occupational therapy, and then there's always the occasional just doctor's appointment in between those. So I feel like we're constantly going, we're constantly driving around. Being here at Willikinzie has allowed my children the stability of being in the same school district. It's allowed him to build relationships with his teachers that he normally wouldn't have been able to do. I mean, before we actually moved here, I was moving around from place to place. So my kids were constantly changing schools. I felt like every 6 months we were moving to a new apartment complex or a new deal that, $6.99 move-in special and your rent is reduced for a certain amount of time. So we would jump on that special and move. And then when that time expired, then we'd go to a different apartment complex. So I felt like, we moved quite a bit before we found this place. When we first moved here, I wasn't working at Senior Disability Services. I was working for another company making, which is like minimum wage, So once I was actually able to get to Willikinzie Crossings and get established and feel like, like I was putting down like my roots a little bit, then I was able to actually, this might sound weird, but I feel like it almost gave me like more confidence. Like I was so used to being stuck in that same cycle of, this is all I'm worth, or this is like, I don't know how to describe it. It allowed me to, put your feelers out more. You have someplace stable to live, and so you're able to take those little steps that maybe you wouldn't be able to otherwise because you're nervous, you're anxious, or you might not be able to pay the rent if you do, or you don't get that job. I have room to breathe right now. I have room to do things I wouldn't normally be able to do, such as open a savings for Braedyn. So it's never happened before. I actually have money to be able to put away for him. I want to be able to provide for my kids. We all want to, have the best for them. And I guess I never thought I would ever be that. Sorry. And I just never thought I would be able to put away for my kids' college fund, that was something that rich people do, or people who are really established do. It's not something that was ever an option for me. So to be able to actually be able to start a savings account for him and put money in there every month, it feels really good as a single parent.